And shaboop, we are live. We're back with Palm in the Fist. Hello, everybody. Okay.
Yo.
We've been talking about insanity for the last 45 minutes, so we're all
Drew's
tapped.
been learning so much.
I am. I'm learning so much. Like, apparently, you can, if you do steroids, you can pee in cups. And
Yeah. If you do steroids, you can't get pregnant.
steroids, you can get pregnant, and you should always get married at Disney World and just rent out the park.
Yep. Don't go to a beach.
Don't go to a beach. Pay $100,000. So yeah.
Exactly.
Is there anything we want to go over? Because we've been chatting, and we're all fucking exhausted. Yeah.
Watch Grouch Couch tomorrow, June 13th, Friday the 13th at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Drew's gonna be on Grouch Couch.
Oh,
yeah.
Go watch.
Gonna be
subscribe to Grouch Couch.
Grouch Couch, super cool. Might raid them when the stream's done. Might raid Forge Lore if they're live. But if anyone is here watching this, I'm gonna be doing their improv quest as their guest player tomorrow night.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at
6 p.m. PST.
6 p.m.
That's our guy right
It's gonna be
nice.
Oh,
Yeah, what are you trying to show us?
Yeah,
What are you trying to show?
9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yay!
Look at me. There I am. Okay.
Check out Grouch Couch on all their socials.
Yeah.
Go check them out tomorrow night.
Really cool dudes. Met up with Turk. Met up with Kate with a K. Not our Kate with K, but Grouch Couch's Kate with a K. Super cool people.
There's so many Kates.
And I'm very excited to be playing D&D with them. So yeah. And besides that, I hope everyone is staying cool during the heat and staying healthy, because everyone's getting tired, everyone's getting sick, so watch out for that. And is there anything else we want to go over before we hop right in?
I paint my nails.
Pretty.
Trans rights. Hell yeah.
Happy
Happy
Pride Month.
Happy
Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride Month.
Pride.
Happy Pride Month.
There's ever a month to do some gay things. Now would be the time. So
Be gay, do cry.
do the gaycation. It's not gay if it's on vacation. Do you guys know that meme?
Yes.
Yep.
No.
Yes. So it's this fucking long. I think it's like a Tumblr or maybe like a Reddit post or something. And this boyfriend, and I'm talking, it's like 1,000 words easy.
Oh wait, I've definitely seen
Yeah.
this on Smosh Reddit stories.
There you go, exactly. And so basically what it is this like boyfriend goes to his girlfriend and is like, hey babe, like I'm gonna go on the gaycation in a couple weeks. And she's like, what? Wait, did you mean vacation? He's like, no, gaycation. She's like, what the fuck's a gaycation? And he goes, well, like I'm not gay, but like, you know, I blocked out this time to go like be gay with my friends. Like, you know, we're gonna do gay things. And she's like, that's cheating. And he's like, no, babe, you're not understanding. It's only for the vacation. It's not gay if it's on vacation. So.
And it was like her brother or her sister's brother was also going on the gaycation with them. It was weird.
No. Well, first of all, her sister's brother would be her brother, but
her sister's husband.
Her sister's husband. Yes.
It was something like that, yeah.
It's
Your
my
sister's
mom's
husband.
daughter. Okay.
I'm in love with your brother-in-law.
And he's like, and he kept saying, it's not cheating, it's just a gaycation.
Yeah, but it's so funny because that's the joke. It's like 1,000 words. It's so long.
What happens on a gaycation doesn't count in the real world anyways.
It's a known common thing that people do.
What happens on gaycation stays on gaycation.
Exactly.
Is it normal for straight guys to pretend to be gay for a week? And am I overreacting? Should I try to make a compromise? I'm very confused by
I
this.
think he's just bi. I think that's the solution. Okay. But okay.
Anyway.
We're going somebody grab it.
Anyway.
We have an hour and 40. It's a 10 o'clock hard stop. No matter if people are weeping and someone dies, we're ending the session
We're
there.
ending the stream.
All right. Anything else we want to go before we hop right in?
Nah.
No.
No.
Yes, which also means no. Okay, then excellent.
Drew. I'm so happy right now.
Fucking happy. Then with that, we want to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Yes. And yes, then as always, a deep and cleansing breath before we begin. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, please join me. And everything after the breath is canon. I was tired. I did not write a recap. I failed you all, and I apologize, but I'll do my best to summarize. After the Battle of Zurigo, as the dust settled, after Olive carried out her penance, being boiled alive by the All-God Cleric, she rejoined Rochi, and plans were set in motion as to how to tackle the coming days, how to tackle the looming threat that is the All-God Cleric. AJ and Cowrie split up from the group to go and investigate the temple, speak with the All-God Cleric, and search through the Deacon Hadassah's Pierce, revealed to be a vessel of MRPHD's private chambers, as Olive and Mud traveled in awkward silence to the nomadic freed Pash clan members of Kalinag and his children, least of all Yorda, who was able to hand over the magical porthole to the deep sea. As Mud and Olive made their trek back to the city, they had a very emotional conversation where they kind of laid it all to bear and spoke honestly and openly about Olive's betrayal of the crew by letting Yorda go so many months ago. And as that conversation was occurring, Cowrie and AJ were snooping through the Deacon Hadassah Pierce's things and found desks and journals and experiments, too many to cover in one session, and found a lengthy document going over the history of MRPHD, with some key revelations about the All-God Cleric. Such as, least of all, he was injected many, many decades ago with the same radiant energy that has affected each of you. However, being the first, he was a failed test subject, with his abilities being a side effect of the failure. And there is much more to learn in these rooms. But we're going to cut over very quickly to her. Waking up on a pile of hay in a barn in the middle of Zarigo, you are able to hear the footsteps of Olive and Mud coming back from their journey out to the Pash clan as you wake up with hay in your hair, as you wake up feeling feeling not refreshed. Maybe you got like 20-30 minutes of sleep. You're able to take a short rest, but without a long rest. And as you are able to rejoin Olive and Mud, what do you all do?
Fuck, only a short rest?
No long rest yet.
Fuck.
Wait, we all got a short rest? No, it doesn't change.
You got a short rest last session.
Right. Fuck.
I did not.
You did not. No, you were being boiled alive.
Yep.
I also took a short rest at some point, but I'm at max hit points. I shouldn't have taken that short rest. It doesn't fucking matter. All right.
We'll be going to bed soon.
Yeah. Also, what's up, Emmy? Welcome in. Always happy to have you.
Emmy?
Emmy's here. Emmy's in chat.
You said I hear them walking?
Yes, you can hear them coming back into the city. You three are close by to each other. Yes.
I would just like to follow them from a distance to see where they're going.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check, Gab.
I'm not flipping my coin.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Okay. I'm gonna Gab.
I have a passive perception of 21. Do I see her?
Gab, I'm gonna say with a failure that low, what mistake does her make that makes her immediately noticed by Olive and Mud?
I get out of the hay stand or the hay whatever. There is a door, and it's like one of those doors where there's like a bottom part and a top part, and the bottom part is open but the top part's not, and I forget how tall I am and I just hit my head on the door as I'm walking through. Yeah.
You like a cymbal crashing out from a grand band. Olive and Mud, you guys can see that her is awake and rejoins you.
Hello?
Hi.
Where are we going?
Amphitheater.
Okay.
AJ and Kaori are meeting us there. They're at the ziggurat.
Okay, let's go.
We're planning our next move.
Okay. And I'll just follow quietly with you guys.
Okay. As you all begin to make your way to the amphitheater, Kaori and AJ, after reading that document, still within this kind of like cloistered ex-scriptorium, you realize the treasure trove that you have before you. Is there any, do you want to try to invite the rest of your party into this location as well? Or do you guys want to kind of keep this private for the time being?
Think no. Just us, right?
I think so. If possible, we
'Cause
should
you
try
only
and
have
take some of these with us.
you only have like what 45 minutes left of your disguise
Yeah, we don't have very long left.
ish. I whip out my iPhone and I take pictures of
Click.
yeah. Do we just want to read the other ones?
Yeah, we can read them and we can put the books in the bag of holding and bring them with us.
This is true. We don't have to worry about her coming back here because
She's dead. And something tells me the All-God Cleric doesn't do a lot of reading.
probably right.
Yeah.
Okay. So is the plan to take everything with you and then read it as a group? Is that what I just heard? If I misheard you, I apologize.
What are the other two books?
So
we read the history one.
There, yes, I'm pulling that up right now. So that was so you just read the note about history. There's a note. There's a journal labeled injections, and there's a journal labeled healing, and there's also two other desks, like kind of like within this room.
And what was on the other desk?
The other desks are just going to be colloquially named as the history desk and the science desk, with the history desk kind of having like large slabs of like carved rock, and the science desk has like small little like glass like bowls and things, and there's like this weird contraption that you guys have never seen before. It's like a bunch of like telescopes, like small ones, kind of like stuck together of like differing like widths and lengths and things like that.
Is there like a clear place where you like look into it?
It looks like there's a slot at the bottom of the telescopes where you would put some of these glass dishes in. Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna pick one at random and put it in.
Okay, and also as you're able to move the telescope or the periscopes around, you can pick all this up and just take it with you if you want.
Cool. I definitely will.
Okay.
I just want to look at one.
You look at one first.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay. As you peer down, Kaori, it's like you are staring like at a ship far off, almost over the horizon, but they're small. I don't think you've ever seen anything like this before. As you like slot one of these, again, it's like you're able to see old bowls with like caked blood on them, and like this glass bowl that you just grabbed is blank. There's nothing on it right now. However, you can see dirty ones with dried, crusted blood nearby on the desk.
Unsanitary.
Yeah. So it was the slides? You said the...
Yes, it's like slides, and then you can see like old ones that have like old blood on them.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to go to that big bowl of blood that we brought in, and I'll like dip my finger in and put it on the little thing, and then I'll go and stick it under the thing.
Okay. As you stick it under the thing, you're able to peer down and... Go ahead and give me a medicine check for this.
Can I aid them in some capacity?
Yes, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Natural 20
Oh my god.
for a 24.
I'm gonna use one of my guidances.
Okay.
Guidance.
Guidance. Yeah. 14.
With a 14, as you look in, as you begin looking at this blood underneath the periscope, as you begin like changing like the magnification of it, as you peer through, you can see that there's like these little things within the blood. Like they're like tinted red, and they're moving around, almost like they're having their own little like environment within the blood. They're circular.
The midichlorians.
They're circular. The Mandalorians. They're circular. They're kind of indented on the top. They're red, and they're moving around. As it looks like you're seeing the actual makeup of what blood is in this moment.
Ooh. Ooh.
And AJ, with that nat 20, what you're able to, and then we'll pack it all up and you guys can all do this on your own. Do that as a group. What you are able to notice is that I was like just pondering around with the nat 20 perception, there are vials and there are jars of different materials lining this desk, like in front of where this like collection of like periscopes is. And what you realize is that some of them are lower than others. And what you're able to identify with a nat 20 perception check is that each one of these vials is some manner of healing potion. The powder of the palm and the fist, the syringes of Horcry, there's the potions of Alatur. There's there's also like nebulous, like moving, like liquid, like magic essentially, and things like that are all lining this science desk. And that's what you're able to see.
We should take all of this.
Definitely the healing stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, if it can fit in the bag.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up the telescopes.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in the bag.
In the bag.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything else in the room or at any of the desks aside from like the main journals that like sticks out?
Yes, you're able to see large stone tablets with primordial inscriptions in them.
Do either of us know that Olive speaks that?
You all would know that Olive speaks primordial, yes.
Yeah.
In the bag.
In the bag.
Okay.
I will also, before we leave the office, I will take out the deacon's headband.
Okay.
And I will show it to Cowrie, and I'll be like, this fell off when she, bit it after her handed her over to me. And I think there's like writing on the inside, but it like flashed and I couldn't read it. Any chance you think you might be able to?
I can take a look. I'm not the best reader, but I can try.
Yeah, Drew, pull it up.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. I got it right here, baby. Hold on. No, I don't. Hold on.
Liar.
This was a while ago. There we go. Okay, I got it. Here you go. Darby, I'm going to send this to you. Again, you were able to read Aquin perfectly. You're able to sound it out, and you're able to understand that translated to common. It would say this. I'm sending it to you privately.
Ooh.
And then after I give that to them, do you think we have time to try to find him? Or should we just go back to the amphitheater and meet up with them?
Sorry, I was not listening. I was reading really hard.
No, you're good.
Can you say it one more time?
Yeah. Do you think we have time, or should we still go try to find him, or should we just go back to the amphitheater? Is the tingling sensation that you're going to turn back to yourself happening yet?
We still have a little bit of time. This blindfold. It says, the waves licking up the sides, rocking back and forth we glide, not even craving the shore, because us and her make four.
Is it capital H her?
No, lowercase
Okay.
her. Is that like us and her make four? Is it because she was like a vessel for for MRPHD? Or is it like a religious thing?
If Mr. DM, if it's related to a vessel matter, would I have some innate maybe knowledge of it because I'm in the body of one?
As you guys begin, I'll say this. If you guys want to leave the scriptorium, we can make that check and you guys can kind of like discuss that. Do you guys want to see him before you go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. All right, then
in the bag.
actually we'll save that check for when you guys are walking back towards the crew, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
But so we'll put a pin in that. Anything else you guys want to do in the scriptorium before you guys go to find him?
Is there anything
I think
fun or shiny?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Both of you
do
go
it.
ahead, yeah.
Oof.
24.
24?
1.
Oh, a nat 1? AJ, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, I didn't say 4, I said 24.
No, I rolled a nat
Nat
1.
1.
Oh, okay.
Dex save is going to be a 16, okay?
You have
So there are
guidance.
traps.
Well, no. It's...
Is that a 6 or a 9? I don't think it's gonna matter.
Well,
What do you add to it?
Not enough. That's an 8.
okay, Nico. AJ looks over. Cowrie looks over, and you guys are able to notice that squirreled away in a bookshelf, like in between like ancient religious texts, you're able to see a sack full of slaver minted gold from the oh my god, what was it called? The Molar Isles, from the oh my god, the gold one. Wow, I can't remember
Filling?
why. It was the gold producing
Filling?
one. Of the
filling
Molar Isle.
aisle or the...
The filling aisle and the crown aisle. It was.
Crown
Thank
aisle.
you, God. Okay, amazing. DM Bardic Inspiration to anyone that said that.
I think it was Kate.
From the crown aisle, and you guys are able to see a sack of gold off on a bookshelf.
Oh, there's a wrong.
I mean, she don't need it.
She doesn't need it.
Go get it.
Gonna go put it in the bag.
Amazing. Cowrie, as you run up, you grab it. You're able to see it's 100 gold pieces. With a. You're able to notice that minted on the coin, it is gold, and you're able to see that it is minted with a square box, an antenna coming out of it, and then lightning all around it. And you're able to see it's the mark of Mabel Redwood from the Crown Isle. AJ, as you move to let Cowrie out of the way, you hip bump a desk. The lit candle I described last session falls off the desk, hits some paper scattered on the ground. Immediately the room is on fire. It goes up so fast.
No, put it down.
Yeah, like
Get a
is it
blanket.
salvageable. I
Use
have
the bowl of
water.
blood. Use the bowl of blood.
Dump the blood on it. It's the closest thing.
You grab immediately. It's like the shining up in this bitch. Immediately, it is everywhere. As you are all as it goes out, Cowrie, shins covered. It splashes up on you, AJ. You're both covered in blood, and the fire is out. Good job.
Is the disguise self covered in blood?
Yes, but it's not dropped. So, what? What do you mean? What?
Can't I just decide that it's
It's
not?
an illusion. It's an illusion.
You're not there.
Hold on. No, you can't just decide that you're not
What?
covered in blood.
You can't stain an illusion. It's not.
It is magical blood. TV
No!
fair.
Whose side are you on?
Actually, great point, Nico.
Uh-oh.
Your splash in the All-God Cleric's blood, the duration of your disguise self is reset. You have a new hour.
Holy shit.
Oh, you're welcome.
Let's go talk to him.
Yeah.
No, you're covered in blood.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
covered in his
delusion.
blood.
Is there
This is
a
my reality.
stack of like blank papers somewhere that we could like mop some of it up
Oh.
before we leave?
This is Pirate Land. The paper is cloth.
By the way, the last 10 minutes has been. Oh, we gotta clean it up. We gotta clean it up. I'm gonna say, there are. Yeah, as you guys, you want to just grab random papers and just toss them onto
Like
the blood.
blank ones, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like loose leaf paper.
A stack of quill paper. You guys are able to grab that, throw it on the ground like a dog just pissed on the carpet, and you guys are able to start cleaning up the blood. And you're able to hear.
Well, like clean ourselves first,
Yeah,
and then we'll just
mostly.
like leave it on the ground. Like, oh, maintenance is coming, guys.
Of
Pull
course.
the carpet over
you
it.
use Xerox paper to wipe blood off of metal.
Better than nothing.
And you guys are able to hear, and you guys hear a knock at the door.
What do you need?
You're able to hear a familiar voice say, "What is going on in here? I heard such a ruckus." And you're able to turn back and see that it's him at the door.
Oh,
Oh,
come in, close the door.
Oh my god, there's blood everywhere. And he comes in and he shuts the door behind him.
Hi, it's me. It's Cowrie. It's Cowrie.
Oh, it's Cowrie. You're so much smaller than I remember.
Well, I'm in disguise.
Okay, understood, yes. Who did you kill in here to get this much blood?
Oh, this is the
That's the
All-God
best
Clerics.
part.
Oh,
We didn't kill anybody.
okay, amazing.
We put a fire out with it.
You guys are being so interesting. You guys are being so loud, and my room was right across the hall, so I heard everything.
Cool.
Cool. Well, you saved us a trip, so
Yeah,
thanks
we
for
were
finding
Across
us.
the
I'm
hall,
gonna find
yeah.
it anyway.
I had to walk underneath the All-God Cleric's, kind of like sleeping. He's like hunched in his throne right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, we kind of found out that he gives blood sacrifices, so that's what that was.
Oh, he kills a lot of people, yes.
No, like he gave his own blood to the deacon.
She would study it.
Is
She's a
wait,
scientist.
the deacon, is she not a deacon?
No, I pointed to Cowrie
Oh,
the
to
deacon
you.
for now.
Oh, okay, I'm all
Yeah,
caught up.
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Are
yeah.
you still not allowed to leave?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I have been confined to chambers and confined to the area around the ziggurat, as he believes that enough prayer will allow the gods to bless me with my memories once again.
Well, we are about to blow everything up.
Not
Metaphorically.
Oh,
literally.
okay, thank God.
We're gonna kind of try and rally everyone together tomorrow morning.
With
And-
the bell.
The bell
Yeah.
system. Yes,
Yep.
So when you hear the bells, shit's going down.
I can help coordinate that.
Really?
Yes, I can go and inform the priests of that a day of silence is coming, and
Okay.
help. I'm not sure if anybody else has taken any initiative with that, but I'll be able to help.
Okay. I mean,
Just your folks.
yeah, and Olive and Mud were working on some stuff, and we were getting the choir to spread the word.
The silent chorus. Yes, okay. Understood. I will do what I can with the authority that I hold here. May I ask where the real deacon is?
You may not.
You probably don't want to know.
Understood. And he
Plausible
immediately gets it.
deniability.
Yep.
I mean,
Um,
she's in here with us, technically speaking.
Okay, it's enough.
He looks at the blood. He's like, my God, liquefied. Pirates can be so cruel.
That's not her.
I know. Yeah, it's from the big guy.
It's
Uh,
from Big Guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, wait. There's some more groundwork to do.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
yeah, the bells will be the flare, so to speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was able to overhear the All-God Cleric's plan about sailing into the Fury, and I believe he will have me along for that journey. I can try to buy as much time as I can, but I believe he is set to make the journey the day after tomorrow.
Okay. Well,
If all goes
hopefully-
well, he'll never get on a boat. That's what we're hoping for.
My condolences in your efforts.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. And do you need me to do anything else now?
I don't. We could make a phone call if we want to check with everybody else. Don't you have a standing stone?
I do.
Well, the
If we
point is,
need to.
tell Gab.
Who's
Tell
that?
Gab. She's a woman that I met. She worships the god of flowers. She's having a miserable time. Nothing grows here. But tell her that I miss her company and I'm excited to be a
Oh.
part of the crew once again.
Good. We will. If there's anything that you can do that will help in keeping him calm, keeping him
Ooh.
not suspicious, anything like that that you think you could manage, I'm sure.
If the deacon is not coming back, I could ask him to have a day of prayer with me tomorrow, which would buy you a day of him not looking for the deacon.
Okay. And she spoke to him today, so
Of course, yes.
doesn't think right now.
I
Okay.
think we said that you were going to continue to heal up in our company. I think.
Yeah, that I'm not fully back to it yet.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Then with that, I guess I shall go begin spreading the word now of the impending day of silence tomorrow. And then I shall return here and prepare to speak with my brother.
All right. Stay safe.
Hang in there, man.
I was going to say the same to each of you. And again, if you are in need of anything, if I can assist in any way, contact me in whatever magical ways you can.
We will.
All right. And he again, and also him is in full like head coverings, head wrappings, like religious jewelry, religious embellishments, in all kinds of faiths, but you cannot see anything besides his eyes as he bows to you and then leaves.
It is him, right?
It is him. You know
Okay.
for a fact it is him.
Okay.
It's the All-God Cleric. I gotcha.
It's like Liam Neeson underneath the fucking like girl mask or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, man.
Anything else?
No
That's
more
all.
fires in the room. Let's go back to the
Yep.
Amphitheater.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. You guys are able to leave the ziggurat completely unperturbed, leaving the scriptorium. As you close the door behind you, it smells of smoke and of iron, and there is bloody paper everywhere as you guys close the door on it for good, having taken everything important. As you guys are able to make your way down the 30 flights of stairs and through the town back to the amphitheater, where you're able to reconnect with Olive, Mud, and her, who's now awake. And the floor is yours.
What about that check I was going to do, Mr. DM?
Oh,
Ah.
right, about the, what was that about again?
The blindfold.
Blindfold.
The thing on
yes.
the blindfold, would I know if it's related to the vesseling? Would I have any kind of intuition to that because I'm in the body of one?
Go, both of you give me, give me a history check with advantage, AJ.
Yippee, I'm so
Question
smart.
for you outside of this.
Yes.
The amphitheater. Was there, when Cowrie first went to the amphitheater, was there a podium with a tablet and primordial there too?
Yes, there was.
Okay, we were just chatting. Just wondering.
So 15.
With a 15, as you look at this paper, and again, it got soaking wet and then dried. It is crumbling. It is a blindfold that is falling apart. But the parts of it that are still together, you're able to recognize the ink is fading. And it seems that it's like, you remember back from when you were a brain and eyeballs and nothing else, as you were kind of watching some notes be drawn out by Mabel Redwood, that she mainly speaks and writes in common. She doesn't really delve into the languages of the vessels that she takes on, because, and this is something that you would actually be able to learn, fun fact, she cannot immediately assume the qualities of the species that she takes on as vessels. So her going into an orc body does not allow her to write in orcish. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Write that down. Write that down.
And also, this looks old as hell. This looks like you're surprised, like similar to the state of like the paper religious text you found in the scriptorium. It looks like it could be like maybe 20, 25 years old.
Okay. Interesting.
Did you try it on?
The blindfold?
Yeah.
Nah, I took it off a dead woman.
Oh.
I could.
Ken, if you don't want to, I'll do it.
If I put it on, does that mean we both are walking around with the same headband on?
Maybe when we get back. I'm just curious if it like does anything.
Yeah, we gotta review all our goodies
Yes.
in privacy. So
We gotta do a haul.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay. And you guys are able to go back to the amphitheater, right? Go. Amazing. And you guys are able to all link up, and the floor is yours.
Hello. Him said that he misses you.
We'll see him soon.
Yeah, he was
We've
fine
got
enough.
yeah,
Good.
we've got lots of goodies to look at.
And books. Yay.
I take out all the stuff. The deacon falls out. I put her back in.
And a hand pulls her back in.
Question: at any point, could it potentially be wise to use the body as a distraction with the All-God Cleric?
Ooh.
She killed herself, or somebody just randomly murdered her, like one of his people.
Well, her room is covered in blood now.
But it is his blood.
But it is his blood. Well, why would he know? Why would
His
he know?
blood is magical.
His own blood? Yeah, I don't know.
If you
Smart
bled,
enough
would
to
you
know
recognize
that.
it as your own?
Yeah.
If I had magical blood.
If you
But
had
it does-
voices talking in your head.
Does it like turn
maybe-
colors or does it look normal?
We could maybe tie her disappearance or confirmed death into the other part of our plan with
Maybe.
the Pash clan,
Hmm.
which I have full clearance to take whoever I need to go get rid of them.
Very good.
We could
How did
potentially...
your mission go?
I hold up Narayan's palm pendant. We have means of communicating with them. It's only once a week, so we have to make it count when we need it. And I reach into the bag of holding and take out the porthole. And I got this.
Hey. So is the plan to go through that at some point?
It would give us an advantage.
Should we long
somebody
rest?
to go...
I feel like, unless it's clearer to you guys, we need to map out exactly how this is going to go,
Yes.
because we
Hmm.
are working against the clock.
That's true.
The All-God Cleric doesn't want to leave today. He doesn't want to leave tomorrow. It's the other day, the day after, right?
Oh yeah. Him said that he can distract the All-God Cleric tomorrow with a day of prayer, and that he can have the bells rung when we need them too. So he'll set all of that into motion.
So, today, right, Mr. DM, I have that right? Not
Mhm.
today, not tomorrow, the day after. So
Yep.
today we could sleep,
Mhm.
try to get a weapon, and tomorrow we dispatch of the Inquisitors with the Pash clan, sleep, wake up, ring the bell.
Scrap. Yep.
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Do you need
Got it.
somebody to go with you? We have those capsule things that we bought back in the well, and I am the only other person
Thank
that
God
can hold...
you remembered that, Gab.
And I am the only other person who can hold their breath indefinitely. There is Cowrie too.
Question for the DM.
What's up?
Ritual spells. If I cast them as a ritual, do they count as a spell slot?
No, you can only use them once per day. Though.
Okay.
I
I
believe,
can
right?
ritually cast water breathing. And up to 10 willing creatures of my choice gain the ability to breathe water until the spell effect ends, and it's 24 hours.
Holy shit! What?
The only...
Bang.
I thought the issue we were talking about too was potentially how far down it is.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So I can see how many pressure capsules I
Yeah.
have.
I know I had some
also-
too.
Does it make sense? Like, I don't remember if we did this before. Can I swim?
You sink.
Yeah. So it doesn't sound like I'm coming on this part
Hmm.
of the journey. So if that's
Well,
the
if
case,
you think that might be a good way to get down.
Holy shit! You're a diving bell.
oh my god, I am.
I
Give me the
also
porthole. I'll just hold it.
I can also have a way of getting you back up. I have a thing called water walk, which will safely bring creatures back up to the surface after we're done.
I have 2 capsules.
Okay.
How long were they? We wrote down how long they lasted.
What do the capsules do?
You might have. I
It's
didn't.
It's 1d6 hours to allow you to be able to breathe underwater at this depth.
Yeah. So also those capsules would also incubate you, incubate you from the incredible pressure of the depths.
So we would have to, if we did the ritual cast, we'd need to take that anyway.
And I
Also,
only have
if-
one.
If I'm a seal, maybe I don't need to take one. How
could-
far down in the ocean can
Seals can dive pretty deep, right?
Oh, you got no idea.
So I could probably be okay.
I wouldn't trust it
Okay.
without taking this.
I
Hey,
can
Olive,
swim to
do you have
depths of
any
about.
idea how deep this is? How deep we go?
I also have a thing called control water, where I could probably part in the trench down below and have it be just air. We could do that in an emergency.
Ooh.
Also, not to brag, but I can
Moses.
swim to depths
Let's
of
go.
2,400 meters.
Wait, meters?
So elephant seals have been known to swim to that
Yeah,
deep, and I'm a
wait,
magical creature.
wait.
I'm a magical creature, Drew.
Okay. You can swim to a depth of 2,000 meters, right?
2,400 meters.
Okay. Awesome.
So I have 2 capsules for other people.
AJ probably won't need it because you don't have any internal air, so you won't get crushed.
How are we gonna bring
That's how
AJ
science
back?
works. Oh yeah, like what happens if I like try to breathe normally underwater?
Well, you don't
You don't
need
have to breathe.
in general.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't need allegedly I don't need anything.
You don't have lungs to collapse, so you'll be fine.
This is
But
true.
depending on the depth, your chassis might start to implode due to the water pressure.
This
Hey,
is true.
it's a strong chassis.
And to answer your question, if we're going to that depth through the portal, there's nothing to say that we can't come back that way. So we basically have an escape hatch we can carry with us.
Yeah, and it will be a fast escape hatch. It'll shoot us out.
Yeah. How does the porthole work? Like,
We've never actually tried to go in it.
No.
but
just
when
kinda
you open
shoots
it, it
water.
just shoots water out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So where are we gonna enter with it? We can't do it in here.
I'll prepare the spell locate object too, because we know it's a spear, right? So once we go in, I'll be able to, within 1,000 feet, I'll know.
Olive, do
If
you want to
it's,
say
you know.
something?
Yes. Hold on. Where is the All-God Cleric going in 2 days?
Oh shit!
Oh, right. So, story time. He had some kind of premonition or something after we told him about what's his name, Cowrie? The captain dude?
Indago.
Imdago.
Indago.
Okay. That he don't like Mr. Indago stepping on his toes with lightning powers. So he said, let's go sail into the Fury and take it from him. And then he wants her to do it to, I don't remember what he said. Something about fulfilling your duty,
That
Yeah.
kind of.
that her would wield the Fury as her weapon.
We can't
Yeah.
do this.
Hold.
No.
As
He
I said
plans
to
to do it
him
in
on
2
our way
days.
out, the All-God Cleric should never set foot on a boat if all goes according to plan.
Sorry, that was kind of the most important part, and
Yeah, we got lost in all the shinies and oh yeah, we got like books and stuff
lots of stuff.
and tablets and slabs.
Of what?
We're hoping one
Or
of you
notes.
tells us because I can't read that
Deacon's
specifically.
notes. And these slabs that they reminded me of the one that I saw here. I don't know what it says. I
Oh,
think
did
it's
we tell them about the blood,
primordial.
Cowrie?
Oh, we forgot everything important. I'm so sorry. While we saw the All-God Cleric and I was disguised as the deacon, the All-God Cleric like bled into a bowl and gave it to her to take. And she had these contraptions, and it seemed like she was studying him. Oh, and we read some of her notes. I had a very, it was hard, but we did it. That apparently years ago, the All-God Cleric was injected the same way that we were, and that is why he is the way that he is. She chose him on purpose because he is volatile and just wanted to test it out. But all of that to say is that he can probably wield the godly weapons as well, which is not great.
Wants to wield the Fury.
He wants to fold the followers of the Fury into his flock, and in doing so, control the Fury as his own weapon.
He cannot know we are getting this other weapon. We have to do it like in the dark where nobody can see us, or in the water somehow where nobody can see us. Because if somebody catches us, he's gonna know.
If
That was almost the point I was gonna make. If we sped up the timeline and I don't go with you guys to get the weapon, if I take care of the Inquisitors with the pashes while you do that, we can all meet up, sleep, wake up, and go a day early to start the fight.
I can cast
Alleg-
Pass Without a Trace on
Potentially.
us. If we need to get somewhere else.
We could bring the
But that's-
porthole to the shoreline. Because if we need to disguise a bunch of water, that's the best place to do it.
Or we
Oh,
do
we're.
it in here.
Can you say
Yeah,
that again,
it's
Gab?
good
You cut
hearing.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We're gonna have to do it in the water. There's
Yeah.
the amount of water that comes out of that thing, because we've opened it before, correct?
Yeah.
It's too much to be able to just hide here or to maneuver here. It's gallons and gallons at a time.
Ooh, idea. The Pash clan are chilling out on the coastline, aren't they?
They're
Kind
in
of.
The, they're in, no,
Their
they're in the
ships are.
forest. Their ships are in the docks. Yes.
Never mind. Well, maybe we could make them meet you guys, whoever, at the shoreline while you do your trek, and then while you're doing that, I can bring the Inquisitors there, and then maybe you pop out. Surprise! I have a new weapon. When they show up, and then we just take care of them. Or is that might be too much?
Are we trying to kill the followers?
To reduce the people who can defend the All-God Cleric.
His most loyal followers are the ones we're going after.
Our Inquisitors, her.
Yeah.
The ones that survived the first battle. How many? DM? 750?
So
Yes.
why aren't we just taking them out from the top? Why are we trying to kill innocent people that just happen to stumble into this? What are we doing?
Our Inquisitors aren't innocent. With Patrick and all them, they're all thieves
No,
and
they're all
brigands
the top
and...
people. If we kill off the top people, the 750 of them were just regular people. Am I correct on this?
So just to clarify, there are the leaders of the different cults that you guys, the different kind of sects that you guys have interacted with, like the Druids of the Ashen Grove, the Silent, the Silent Chorus, the All-God Choir, the Umberlee Monks. I think Nico is just talking about your Inquisitors, so like the raving, raiding marauders that you guys that work with Patrick, basically.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
what I'm
no-
talking about.
So not like all the random people
No.
underneath. Okay.
No.
No.
The people that we led into battle against the fanatic-sized Leonin, the ones that survived that battle, who are the fellow crazy people with Patrick, I can take a sizable number of them to hunt down the rest of the Patch clan, which is what is expected of me at this point. It's what I told the All-God Cleric I was doing. And the plan is that I'm the only one that comes back. Or I can fake my death too if needed. You know, doesn't matter.
Oh, that's so crazy.
You said him could help with this plan in some way?
Yes, we'd asked if he could try to calm or distract the All-God Cleric in some way, and he said that, well, because he is trying to bring back him's memory through enough prayer, enough worship. And so he said that he could suggest that they have a day of prayer tomorrow so that he would be distracted with that. And that he can, that we can communicate with him magically whenever we know that we want the bells rung, and he can get that set up for us.
I would like you all to come with me on this. I understand if you don't want to, but I've realized that whatever this is not something I can do on my own. I won't leave anyone behind.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah, if we're all going. However, the grand plan gets achieved in the best way. That's my opinion.
I think we need to, before we figure out what we're doing, and then we have to take a long rest. We have to sleep. Because it's all just planning right now. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, Moss and I assume Olive definitely need to sleep.
Who's Moss?
Who's that?
Oh,
who's
I don't
Moss?
know. I was
I didn't
talking to
spoil
I was talking to like some Moss on the side of a bridge or something. I don't know.
It's me canonically in the game. I'm just like, hello.
Mud and Olive need to sleep. That's for sure. I mean, like I do too, but I also
I'm
less so.
gonna store up some healing, but also some water spells and locate object. Hopefully we can.
I would like before we sleep to go read through this, as well as figure out the porthole, because does somebody need to be standing on
On
this
the other
side of it,
Uh,
this side of it the entire time? Because I don't know if or will we be able to go in, grab it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That could be, if that's the case, that could be the avenue to have the Pashes help us. I'm
Do we
sure.
trust them fully?
It's a great
For
question.
now.
They don't
I
really
do.
have another choice. To be honest.
They are willing to help us.
Should we plan or should we read these documents first?
Well, who can read them?
Maybe we read first in case there's anything helpful.
Yeah.
Also,
do all we can
may or may not have
right
found
now.
healing potions in that room.
Oh yeah, there's a
Correct.
bunch of weird shit. And some
Ooh.
dirty gold.
Can I look at those healing potions?
Yes, you can.
You weren't
I'd like
supposed
to do a medicine check. I
Go right
think.
ahead. Absolutely.
You weren't supposed to give any of those to the All-God Cleric as a deacon, were you? Will that was he expecting anything?
It didn't seem like it.
Okay.
He kind of gave me a bowl of blood and then was like,
Yeah, he took a
"See you
nap.
around."
Yeah, the party line is the deacon survived because of our help, and now she is recuperating with us till she feels strong enough to return to the ziggurat.
Yes, Moss.
This is so funny because you're probably just gonna say they're regular healing potions, but I got a 30.
You got a 30?
Medicine? Jesus.
As you guys are
I have a
chatting,
plus
Mud,
8. I rolled an 18, and then I gave myself guidance and got a 4.
Mud, you're investigating these like vials, and you're able to feel that they do have healing properties of some kind, but you realize that they're in quantities too small to act as a healing potion to a fully grown person. So these are small, they're vials containing, but with a 30, holy shit. Again, there are avenues of like
Nothing much.
physical healing, like chemicals. There's like potion-esque healing, like healing potions, and then there's like radiant-esque healing, like an ASMR's like healing hands, basically, distilled down like a liquid form. But it's not big enough to be used by a person. With a 30, I will reveal that these are supposed to be used for experimentation.
Okay.
Can you Walter White some crazy ass potion?
Can I make these?
Who's that?
I have a herbalist kit.
This is a
Can I
folk
make
story. I don't know.
these- Can I?
I heard about it when I was
kid.
eyes in a brain.
You want to use an
Oh, when
herbalist
you
kit
were
to
eyes in the
combine them all?
brain.
Yeah. I
I
heard
wanna-
someone talk.
I'll-
MRPHD mentioned him. I think he's a friend.
What? We're just doing Breaking Bad bits, Moss. We're gonna have to take a minute. Okay. So you want to take the herbalist kit and combine
I've
them
never
all
watched, so I have no idea what's going on.
Jesse,
I'm just-
the All-God Cleric's
folklore.
crazy. Okay.
Why are you
all I
blue?
know is him talking
Why are
about
you
different
blue?
flasks.
Okay, so take the herbalist kit and combine everything.
Or if I have to combine everything, that's fine. But or if I can like make each one like its own healing potion.
You don't have the material. You could make like one healing potion by combining all these things together. That would then also have an effect that we will determine later on, because you're combining a bunch of like external magical properties into
I
one.
rolled a 30 medicine. I feel like I'll know what that
No,
effect
but if
is.
you're combining physical chemicals and potion magic and radiant magic and like there's like 6 of these things and you just put it all together and then drink it, yeah, something's gonna happen to you.
And then you'll blow
King's
up.
Cup. King's Cup.
Can I combine? Can I combine like the alchemical components in one flask and combine the radiant ones in another, or do I need to just?
I'm gonna say that like
fine,
there
it's
wouldn't be enough. There wouldn't be enough to give you a healing potion property unless you put them all together.
Okay. Can I like all these different kinds? Like you have the powder, the salve, the liquid, the shot. Can I combine these all into a consistency of like a salve?
Sure, yeah, I'll allow you to do that. Yeah.
Okay. And would it be a stupid idea to combine it with my restorative ointment, so I can do it in doses?
How many doses of that ointment do you have?
I have. Did I give one? I have 2 left.
I will fully allow you to combine them together. Yes, I will let you get to.
Okay.
I will let you get an additional charge of the salve. However, I want you to then mark off that it's now. Just say MRPHD salve, and I'll know what it means later on. Okay.
Drew special salve.
Yeah.
My special flavor. Okay.
What would Drew Oreos taste like?
Okay. Blood. There's a lot of
Okay.
iron.
And what rarity would you say it is now?
We are going to say, given you just combined all those, I'm not entirely sure what rarities. There's like rare, very rare, something like that.
Yeah, fine. I can't edit that part.
Okay,
so.
gotcha.
Legendary item.
You have MRPHD's special salve. Okay. As Mud combines all of those.
Okay.
Reading.
What documents do they have that they bring back?
They got some primordial slabs. They have the other primordial slab taken from the amphitheater. They have the note about the injections. They have the note about... They have the journal about the injections. They have the journal about healing. And they then also have those blood slides, basically.
I'll look at the primordial slabs.
Primordial slabs. Which one do you look at first?
Excuse me. I'll look at the one that's already been in the amphitheater first.
Okay, amphitheater one first, no problem. I'm gonna send this all to the Actually, give me 1 second here. I'll make this easier to read. I'm setting it to the world background. Olive, you're able to take a look at this. And reading Primordial, give me a quick history check.
Okay.
Guidance.
Woo! Not 20.
Oh,
Yeah!
You will no longer have to make history checks to read Ancient Primordial. Something deep activates you with your latent magic, and you can now, with the nat 20, you can now speak and read Ancient Primordial.
Hell.
Finally.
People can no longer hide things from you by speaking a tongue so ancient that it's like Old English. So, from the amphitheater, reading this slab, you're able to realize not that important. This seems the amphitheater ancient times, 1,000, 1,500 years ago. You're able to recognize that this is like just a general announcement slab that was being used for a general gathering of some kind of like mercantile guild, or like just some kind of like leadership talking to other leadership about plans going forward, and this is what you're able to read.
An event. It's a con.
Visiting the fine city of Zarigo is head general of expansion Warren Torrent from Tultonga, discussing the strikes of the trading guilds within the southern city of Leverus?
Ivorus.
Ivorus. Okay.
Tultunga is such a good name.
Tortonga.
Tortonga.
I go over to the next ones.
You go over to the next one's not a problem, and I'm going to pull that up. Now these, again, because no check needed, because that's crazy. You are able to see a historical tablet that is now this is again same version of like of ancient nature, but this one seemed to have been pulled from the sea, as some of the etchings and inscriptions have been weathered away by time immemorial. And so, although incomplete, these are the lines that you're able to read. There you go.
As this legend goes, the first people were from the depths of the sea. They prayed to that which gave them life, the depths of the ocean, and out of the deepest pits within the sea, a trident emerged, wielded by a young girl who would soon after become their queen, Zircon Terraborg. The first began to swim outward, looking for other land to build more ziggurats, erect more cities, expand their influence, expand their power, expand. A faction was able to steal the Holy Trident, gifted to their people almost 1,000 years ago. This faction was able to break this Holy Trident in two, destroying it and the magical power it held. Only a lucky few were able to make it to the sea in time. The rest, if the stories are true, suffered a great sudden pain before dissolving into sea foam and sand.
Like the freaking people, like the
people from my spells, yeah.
Oh.
And what's her face?
God.
You're the oh, what's her name? She's
Quara and Jordan?
Yeah. Them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Although they're not that old. They're
No.
from the
Oh, I mean,
attack
I mean-
on.
They are old, but they don't look
Yeah,
old.
they're not 1,000 years old.
No.
The trident is in two. Is that the holy weapon?
Yeah.
I imagine so.
Yes, when we went to the carpal tunnels, there was a space for a trident, but right, DM,
Yes.
there were two places, or
There was Quara and Jordan told you about a
Right.
fractured trident that was kept in the carpal tunnels.
yes, okay, and then when we got there, it was gone.
It was gone, and there was an inscription in the stone in your own handwriting that you
Yes,
responded
yes,
to
yes, yes,
magically. Yes.
Yeah.
Is the trident like inside you and you have to like pull it from your fucking chest?
No,
That's
the,
too stupid even for me.
no, the trident the trident is the godly weapon.
It's the friends
Yeah.
we made along the way.
But like, so you put it somewhere else.
When I was injected, somehow with the powers I was given, I was able to swim to the depths, wherever, and put it there, and that's where it is.
If we are could we inject ourselves with holy power, or would we just die? Would we just die? Like, could it give us the power to go down to the depths, or would it? It might just kill me, you know. Actually, not.
Well, it did kill you.
It did kill me. Yeah. Well, I'm not a chosen one. Oops, forgot. Wow, my bad. Whoops.
Well, it killed all of us, but then we came back.
No, it didn't kill you.
Yeah, my heart stopped.
Didn't kill me. I wasn't there.
I never got injected.
Yeah, you did. In the
When you were
in the
Charlotte.
crowd aisle. You became a Stormcloud.
Oh,
MRPHD.
yeah, and I became the tornado. Yeah, I did. I'm dumb.
Oh,
Forgot
right,
about
right,
that.
right, right.
That was in game.
That was hers, or says that was in
But like, all of you were like already alive. All of you were already alive before that, and so it wasn't like it was different. But
Did I die when I became the little tornado storm hurricane?
you didn't have a body for people to check.
Okay, that's fine.
Although there were images of people who you knew before you were her that were dead that were screaming at you. So
Okay.
oh,
Yeah. Okay.
someone. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat now.
no, I
Someone
can't.
needs stain remover.
And
Can I
that
AJ, you're covered in blood.
and
Somebody
and
get the hydrogen peroxide.
it's all smeared. Yes, what's up?
Can I make
The- ahead.
history? Oh, sorry. No, go ahead, Gab.
Nope, go first.
Can I make a history check into that name, Zircon Terraborg? If that rings any bells, aside from the last name.
Yes, give me a history check. This is gonna have to be a 25.
Okay.
Guidance.
Question.
Yes.
When it says the Holy Trident was able to break into, we know confirmed that it's together still? That it was put back together? Or is there the potential that part of it's here and part of it's somewhere else?
Olive put it back together when she was injected.
Yes. You guys, so you guys have made the assumption so far that it. I will say, for simplicity's sake, it is in one piece wherever it happens. One Piece. It is in one piece wherever it happens to be.
Okay.
Love One Piece.
Okay.
Love that show.
I was able to hit 25.
Oh no, you fucking did not, dude.
I got a 13. Mud gave me guidance, and I used the 2 guidances from our ship.
Yeah, I'll just fuck my own game. No problem. It's totally. Give me one.
You said it was a 25. If you had done it at a 30, that would things
You
would
said
be different.
you gave me a number, and I said okay. I'm gonna hit it.
I'm gonna hit you.
Dude, that's
shit.
what
I hate
that's
it.
what that's when you don't give him a number and she goes 25 and he goes, "Oh, it was 26."
It was 26.
No.
Oh,
Thirty.
that's
Close.
that's how you get your party to murder you in your sleep.
That's the thing. We'd never know.
We'd never know.
What were you gonna say, Gab?
Oh no, I asked. I already asked. We're
Oh.
good.
While you're looking that up, Mr. DM,
Mhm.
I pull out the blindfold that I took from Deacon and I put it on. And when
Let's go,
you
let's
have
go,
a
let's
second,
go.
tell me if something happens.
And you put it on. Nothing happens. Well, however,
AJ,
yeah, what's up? No, what's up?
it's just AJ really out here being like, you took my brain out of my body. I'm gonna use all your body parts for myself now. Thank you very much.
But give me a quick performance check. I need you to beat a 16.
Uh-oh.
Guidance.
Thank you. I'm so charismatic, guys.
All I have is cantrips.
I don't need it. That's a dirty 20.
Oh,
Nice.
shit. Dirty 20.
Blah.
Aquan is a language that is very oral. It is a language. It's basically it's like binary in Star Wars. It's like speaking it out in terms of like the ooh, wow. It's almost like a whale's call basically. But as you are looking at this Aquan, you're able to recognize that it's not consistently written on the same line, like that note was written on the same line each time. It wasn't. It was like line 1, line 3, line 1, line 2, line 4. And you're able to recognize that with a performance check, you can recognize it was written in the same way that you would write out musical notes on sheet music.
I tell that to our musically inclined seal.
And what you're able to recognize from that is that it seems that musicians must have written this as only the count of they would understand like the differences of like the tone and the keys.
Can I, like, sing it and see if anything happens?
the phrase.
Give me a performance check as I send out.
Guidance.
Yes, give me a
I
performance
help.
check.
I give
Help.
the help action.
We sing together.
Yes.
Get
It's been a
advantage
long
with
time.
guidance.
Ooh.
It's Dory and Finding Nemo.
33.
Advantage.
Holy tits! Cowrie, as you begin
The
to
pipes.
as you begin to play music for the first time in days, that has not been facilitated by a madman who has threatened to chop you in half, you are able to recognize the significance. Where the fuck did I? Oh, here, give me 1 second. You're able to recognize the significance of the lyrics themselves. The waves looking up the sides, rocking back and forth, we glide. You tap into the emotions that this song is trying to elicit, and based upon the keys, based upon the tempo in which you sing, this is a happy song. This is a song of celebration. Celebration of some kind of event. And it isn't until you get to the final line where you can kind of start making a realization. Not even craving the shore, because us and her make 4. Us being 1 unit plus 1 equals 4. A new person entered into a group of 3. 3 musicians.
Wait, so
Is it your parents?
is it my parents and they're talking about me?
This is a song never released, written by the All-Seer, the All-Sayer, and the All-Hearer about you.
Crash it out!
Why did she have this?
Well, she's the one who got you out. Remember? She's the one
Yeah.
who paid Ken.
Oh. No.
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 I don't think she
No,
was
no, no,
good.
no, no.
She's
No,
in
no,
the
but
hive
she
mind.
didn't she help Ken get
No,
you
she. I
out,
don't think
or
she.
no?
I think
She
it was just
just-
a. It was a happenstance that like
Yeah.
happened to work in her favor.
She kept from the
Oh,
All-God
okay.
Cleric that he betrayed him.
Well, you
So
could
that
also
she-
hypothesize
okay.
that she just didn't stop Ken if she did know about it. You don't know.
Oh,
you don't
okay,
think that
okay.
she directly helped Ken in any way.
Got it. Sorry.
Because Bahono paid Ken to get you out.
Mahono paid for it. Sorry.
Yeah. But I just don't understand why she would have kept this.
Everyone here, give me a quick history check.
Yippee!
Who has the highest history?
Natural 20
Oh!
Yo!
Never
for a
mind.
21.
Let's see.
AJ, immediately, what you're able to recognize, because AJ is a creature that is very adept at violence. Especially, at least in this campaign, those that deserve it. And it was as you were walking to go visit him for the first time within the All-God Cleric's main chamber, that you noticed that next to his throne was a smaller throne for him and a crib. And you remember that when Cowrie and Sarde, Lurin, and Bahono were here, Cowrie was a baby. Infantile. And Cowrie had colic. Why did she keep...
It means you cried a lot.
Exactly.
Thank you. I don't know that.
It means just like a crying baby that cries a lot for seemingly no reason.
Mhm.
Stupid baby
So
cried a
all
lot.
of all of them all the time.
Yeah.
As far as Nico is concerned.
Yeah.
Was
And-
it for me?
And Cowrie cried constantly while in the All-God Cleric's care.
And we know that that would soothe his mind, so he'd keep you close.
Oh, you think the bandana was for him, the All-God Cleric?
If I may clarify,
Yes, please.
MRPHD was aware of the effect that you had on the All-God Cleric.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. So you could put it on him and then
Oh.
subdue him a little.
So does that mean she knew it was you when we came back?
What?
Just like putting
What?
because when we were on the beach and you started crying or playing music, it calmed him down. Does that mean she realized that you were like the infant child?
Oh well, yeah, because he knew too. He realized it was me.
Oh, okay, that's my bad, guys.
All good.
Yeah.
No, that's my bad. I didn't realize the lore.
To everything that you guys know, you guys basically walked into a thing that was completely divorced from anything that had to go on with any of the larger plot around here. And she was like, "Oh, sick! All these guys that I just saw." So
They killed my other body.
basic, yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Carrie's like the Lisan al Gaib here, bro. That's crazy.
I'd build a little bit here, a little bit there.
I'm gonna keep this, I guess.
Yeah, I will give it to Carrie for sure.
Thanks. I don't know. I'll put it in my pocket.
And Olive, with a 25 history check,
Oh, yeah.
you are able to remember when you were very, very young. Combing through the Terraborg libraries, digging into the secret ancient texts with all of their pages ripped out, you were able to find a section in one of the oldest books in the library and were able to read it so quickly just before your parents stormed into the room, snatched it, and they scolded you very deeply for accessing those books and even looking for anything in that ancient history. And you're able to pull to your mind sections of the... I'm not going to tell you where they go, but you're able to pull to your mind information about Zircon Terraborg that you learned from that small scrap of paper that was missed so long ago. And this is what you're able to know.
The Holy Order of Priests led by Zircon Terraborg. They wanted to return their culture back to their roots, back to peaceful worship of the still water, back to the sea.
And because you hit that, go ahead and give me an investigation check. This is going to be a DC 14.
Guidance.
What was the check? Investigation?
DC 14 investigation.
15.
Thinking about where this would go logically within the chunk that you just read, as Cowrie's having this revelation about MRPHD, knowing about her crying when she was an infant, you realize that the young girl who would soon become their queen was not Zircon Terraborg. Based upon where this would slot in, Zircon Terraborg led a holy order that opposed this queen.
Did Zircon break the trident then?
Wait, sorry, do you repeat what you said?
Zircon Terraborg was not this young girl that would soon become the first queen wielding this trident. Zircon Terraborg led a faction that opposed this queen. Again, in this text, it says that they erect more cities, expand their influence, expand their power, expand. And the line that you can remember is Zircon Terraborg and the Holy Order wanted to return their culture back to their roots, back to the peaceful worship of still water, back to the sea.
And after the trident was broken, all the people on land were turned into sand. Only those who returned to the water survived.
Yeah. Okay.
The water genasi clerics that you were talking to, were they a part of this peaceful people? Like, they were the opposite, they were the chaos one?
No,
They were freaks.
I just wanted to make sure.
No,
like, maybe, are they also bad?
I try to show them, sometimes when I cast a spell, a water genasi appears, I try to show them and they attacked them, so, no, I don't, they in general, they didn't follow a peaceful worship.
Are we afraid if you get the weapon, they're gonna come for you?
Well, that's interesting because they attacked the ones, right? DM, when they attacked them, they turned into sea foam.
Yes,
right?
sea foam and sand.
Sea foam and sand. So they seem old. Maybe they were a part of. I don't know. I don't think. It may be harder to get the weapon, given I did not go with them. But I don't think they, unless we stole it, I don't think they'd come after us. I'm unsure.
They're protecting the weapon right now.
I don't know.
They say
Until now, I couldn't understand what they were saying to me.
Did they say anything about it at all? Like where it might be, any barriers, anything that we should be...
They wouldn't tell me anything
Okay.
until I did some ritual with them.
But to answer your question, Gab, in terms of barriers, Quara and Jordan did confirm that there is some kind of barrier preventing people from swimming directly down underneath the boneyard.
Okay. Okay.
It like freezes their armor. It's like a strong current that you can't penetrate through.
I just didn't remember if that was from the monks or something.
You were all good.
We have a lot more to read, yes? Would someone else like to take a turn?
Am I the only other person that can read?
What, you can't read?
That language.
I
Only
can read. I just...
only the slabs are in primordial. The rest is
Oh,
in
right,
common.
the journals? Yeah.
I can read.
That
I
didn't sound
speak-
confident.
I speak Common, Infernal, Leonin, and Druidic. And I can read Common.
AJ and I sounded one out. It just took us a long time.
We got that.
Mud reads at like a 6th grade level. but
You
he can
crack
read.
open a doctor's handbook of scientific notes.
I
The
got this,
coagulation
guys.
of the Flarbian glands.
I give myself guidance.
Mud reads the fuck out of Animorphs.
Okay.
I read the fuck out of Animorphs.
Well, you guys do have
My
two-
favorite series.
So you guys only have 2 more journals to read. And then you still have to figure out like what the periscope was for. But you have the journal about the injections and the journal about healing.
For the sake of brevity, me and Cowrie tell you guys about the other book we read.
Yeah.
So you can...
What? It just...
I would like to. I think I would better serve on healing
Okay.
because I'd like to use my medicine for that rather than just.
Got it. Oh, would her want to read about injections then, just so that everybody reads
Yeah,
something?
sure.
Oh yeah. How about this? Why don't I send injections first because healing will be more relevant after? Okay, makes sense.
Got it. Excellent.
Then Gab, you crack into a. Everyone gathers around in the amphitheater, and it's story time with her. All right.
I start just making us dinner. That's what I do. While
Okay.
her's reading this.
Crack open the book. All right, here we go. The longer the subject has survived post-injection, the more powerful his abilities have become. Although completely random, the All-God Cleric is able to call upon advanced spellcasting through slicing temporary rifts into the afterlives of gods. However, this comes at great physical cost, with the amount of physical damage done to him corresponding to the amount of pain being pulled into the material plane. Data suggests that this random chance is weighted based upon time. In the beginning, he was only able to call upon low-level magical abilities. However, all data suggests his magical abilities are trending towards more powerful spellcasting. This may suggest that his access to lower-level magic may eventually dissipate, being replaced with a wider variety of high-level spells and abilities. This would come at the cost of greater damage being inflicted onto himself in accessing this magic. Although physical lifespan estimation can be seen in other articles, it is possible that his physical form will be consumed by the radiant energy if he continues to call upon more powerful spells more frequently. We just have him cast a bunch of spells?
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
We save counterspell for the real bad ones.
If you can counterspell them.
Because wasn't Wish was cast in, isn't Wish what level?
Ninth level.
Oh, 9.
But that was really rare. That was crazy.
And that
but
one
it's
really
becoming-
fucked him up as well.
And this is becoming more and more likely that he's going to have more powerful spell casting.
Well, we could also... If there's a way in which we could, like, extract... Well,
From the first book we read, if we cut the supply of blood, because it's feeding in, like, he has like a tank on, basically. So if we cut that, I think that would really do a number on him.
Yeah. It's from his sword, from his weapon.
Yeah.
And do you think he's resistant or weak to radiant magic? Like, if you think about it.
If he's been injected with it a lot, wouldn't that make him more
immune?
Yeah, resistant or immune.
Well, he's not immune to it because it's fucking him up,
True.
But
maybe resistant.
Yeah.
Maybe the other book will tell us.
Maybe.
Well, Moss, last but not least.
Dear diary, today I walked home and talked to my mom.
Today I saw 4 people get executed.
Executed.
Who let that kid in
it.
there? They're dead now.
Oh
Okay.
god, the horror.
Well, as you mentioned, the other book revealed more information. Moss, one final journal cracked open, the journal about healing. You ready to read?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. As you crack it open, story time with Mud.
Testing the All-God Cleric's cellular makeup has led to a breakthrough for my own personal longevity. Perhaps with this information, I will be able to return to my original beauty. But I digress. The All-God Cleric's blood has incredible healing properties. With very little rest, he is able to recover from horrendous, life-ending injuries with ease. At first, I believed it was due to him accessing healing using his spellcasting abilities. However, I have recently discovered that what heals him is also what is killing him. Radiant energy is used by ASMRs in their species-specific healing ability. They are able to call upon the energy of the realm they hail from in order to imbue themselves or others with healing magic. The All-God Cleric's blood emits a constant healing hands energy, for lack of a better term, which causes his cells to replicate astonishingly fast. That's the tumors. See most recent experiment for a physical example. This leads to his injuries healing. However, he has also caused excessive growth that can be seen on his left torso, arm, neck, and face. Internal investigations also reveal that his left lung, left kidney, heart, and brain are also being affected by these growths. See data below. Left lung is operating at 28% capacity. Left kidney is operating at 51% capacity. Heart is operating at 32% capacity. With the accelerating progression of his growth, I would estimate he has 18 to 12 months before critical organ failure.
18 to 24 months before critical
18 to
organ
24.
failure.
So if we pumped him full of radiant energy, maybe it would speed that up.
Everyone here, go ahead and give me an Arcana check or a Medicine check.
Maybe my medicine check, I'm giving myself guidance.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Medicine.
I'm gonna flip my coin.
The DC is not that high. It's group check.
Didn't
a
matter.
group check.
Also flip my coin.
And I'll flip my coin.
A 6?
Nat 20.
Not 20.
Yay!
Nice.
12, I think.
I got I got a 21.
As you
I'm
guys
also gonna
read
use
this,
my other. No, I'm gonna save my. Other
I got a rock.
there is a silence in the hypothesizing of what this data suggests. And you're all able to come to the realization of what the All-God Cleric is weak to. You realize that physical damage is physical damage. Magical damage, perhaps some resistance to that. Radiant damage, perhaps some immunity to that. Again, not confirmed, just like, again, hypothesizing. But with this information, you are all able to learn that the All-God Cleric is weak to healing spells. Magical healing causes an acceleration of the growths that are on his lungs, kidneys, heart, brain. And any healing spells cast upon him will cause amplified damage beyond what a critical hit would do. I'll get to the actual mathematical calculations of it later, in regards to if it's going to be overhealing or a multiplier on the healing converted over to damage, but that is what you guys are able to learn.
So all those healing potions that were imbued with radiant, those are weapons against the All-God Cleric that were in her study. And then I pull out my thing and I'm like, I got a big weapon right here. It's very healing.
Mud made an All-God Cleric specific bomb.
I will cause multiple organ failure with just 3 doses.
Do we think if we took that and the deacon went to help him and we injected him with whatever that is and then fought him, that would help?
That's a great idea.
I think that'd be a really good idea. I think that's how we do it. I will cast Enhance Ability on Cowrie so Cowrie can lie real good.
Don't do that. No, we're going to bed. We're going to bed.
I can't right now, but I'm saying in the future.
We'll flesh that plan out, but I like the sound of that.
That is a great idea, her.
And now you guys have a microscope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception or investigation check?
On the microscope?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, her. Absolutely. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That's a 3.
That's a 3? Her, you grab the microscope and you crush it in your hands and you destroy it.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck!
And
Wait,
as you crush that, her, you wait, who said what?
Wait, for real?
Yeah, her, as you destroy the microscope, as it can no longer be used by anybody in your party, possibly the only one in existence, it's gone. Shattered glass, you are bleeding, you are hurt, your hands are injured, and as you realize that, it says in the note that Mud just read, it says it somewhere, see most recent experiment for a physical example.
The blood slides.
Well, I looked at his blood. Did it look bloody?
And also there was the small quantities of healing abilities that were jarred on the desk as well to be added to the blood.
Oh.
Why are you so strong?
Well, we have the information in the journals.
Yeah.
This would just prove what we read.
Yeah.
That thing looks stupid anyways, so who needs it?
Well, no, it's not stupid. It's
I can use it for something. I'll make it into something else. It'll be fine.
You take the broken microscope.
I
Yeah.
threw it away.
No, I want it.
Cowie runs after it.
I'm picking up pieces off the ground. Like
Shiny.
Third row of the amphitheater.
keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
Are you just gonna go and fix that when you get to the fist?
I'm not gonna fix it. I'm gonna
God.
make it into something else. I'll make a
You're gonna make
sculpture
it
or
worse.
something. I'm gonna make it worse.
Oh, don't worry, Darby. That's not possible.
Oh, just you wait.
Your
Just
hands
you
are
wait.
covered in glass.
Oh.
I help sweep and pluck
Healing
them out. I'll
word.
do a medicine check to make it hurt less.
Healing word.
Okay.
I got a 13 medicine. Hope that's enough.
Just a little wait for okay. Also, but Gab, also not to avoid you feeling bad about that. What the fuck would you have possibly used that for in any other
at
situation?
it.
I was gonna look through it.
Oh,
Have 8 hit points.
I have 82, so
Oh.
I'm at full health.
Well,
I'm-
your little
To your
the
hands.
cuts on your hands go away.
Oh, thank
God
you.
damn, Cowrie, you have like all your spell slots still. What's that like?
And none of my bardics.
Although,
That was all-
Ayo.
well, because it's gonna be different now because I changed my spells. My spells aren't ass anymore, so now I'm gonna use them.
hell yeah.
Okay.
And also, Darby, Cowrie has a realization that holding this broken, mangled microscope, you have the jury rigging perk. And so that means, or the jury rigging feat. So what that means is that you can't repair this, but you could, with duct tape and elbow grease and probably some loose screws, make your own microscope.
Yes. You know, I have screws. I have pieces of a lock from the triple F.
I didn't
Triple
know
F.
you had that feat. That's so cool.
I got it on my when I got kidnapped by Ken on my secret adventure.
Rest in peace, my boy.
Wow.
Adventure.
I had so much I wanted him to do, and
No.
now he's in purgatory forever.
What did you want him to do? What did you want him to do?
Oh, just so
Kill
much.
He was gonna turn into Jimmy Buffett and go relax on a beach.
Yeah.
It's
He's
fine.
gonna
And like
retire.
Jimmy
Walk
Buffett, he
somewhere.
has joined the great Margaritaville in
In
the
the
sky.
sky, exactly.
was
Oh,
gonna
that
make-
man's in hell.
Ken was gonna make the first Margaritaville in the palm of the fist. He was gonna open
Oh.
a franchise.
Yeah, he was the
And we
expansion.
killed him. Damn, guys, we are the villains.
Did you guys learn where he was going to retire to?
No.
It was the band
yes,
dial,
you
wasn't
should
it?
remind us,
Yes.
please.
Yeah,
The
it was the
Bandile.
band dial. Yes, Moss. Yeah. So he just has a
Yeah.
cabana that's never gonna be used. If you guys want to go take a vacation,
That's our cabana now.
Our cabana.
He kidnapped me and he wants to retire on my turf? That bastard!
We're
the
gonna
nicest
make the first
turf around.
Margaritaville.
yeah. But anyway, locking the fuck back in real quick after Gab destroys
Anyway.
the only microscope in
Gab didn't do anything.
the. Her
did
did
that.
it. Yes, of course.
And her really just picked it up, and you went, it explodes.
I'm fucking exhausted.
I-
My bad.
I don't think that her is used to holding things that are so brittle.
No.
Exactly. But with that, with everything being red, is the plan to long rest and then use the porthole to access the deep sea?
Yes.
Basically.
And I think we're gonna do it in the water.
Okay.
What
We're gonna
time is
figure
it
that out.
currently?
It is like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't slept in like 25
Oh,
hours.
so we could sleep, wake up at night, do this at night.
Yes.
At
Us.
night.
Club.
At night.
Another club.
Night.
I can cast Pass Without a Trace on us, so.
New York's hottest new club is the Deep Sea. This club has everything.
Oh my god, you
Yes,
guys.
Godly weapons.
It has jellyfish, it has anglerfish, it has me being crushed and my internal pressure caving.
It has the Monks of Umbra.
Okay.
Anybody have a light
Special appearance by the
cantrip or
Monks of Umbra.
spell?
Does anybody have a light?
No,
I
I
like
the
how
light
I am.
cantrip.
God damn it.
or spell.
Be advised, smoking is prohibited.
Yeah.
Physically
Yes, I-
prohibited,
Oh,
not a
do,
rule.
do I
just
have a
physics.
light cantrip? I have a light cantrip, all right.
Oh yeah, don't you
I
surge,
surge
every
every time I cast it.
Yep.
Wait,
Very
actually?
high risk.
Yes.
Very low.
The
roll.
light cantrip?
Why?
Yes.
Why?
For lore backstory reasons.
But
I don't
with-
know if
Four.
we figured out those backstory reasons.
And it's Nanya.
But with
I have a
that,
question.
yes. What's up?
Yes.
Can I cast a minor illusion of like a light, and then it's a
No.
light?
No, that's not how that spell works.
I figured, but
I
what I
cast.
thought I'd ask.
I cast a magical illusion of a dog, and the dog can smell scents that I can't smell.
Wait,
no.
for real?
I can
Okay, continue.
create a timely, harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be at my location for the next 24 hours.
Everybody here
It'll be
can
wet down
take
there.
a long rest as
Yay!
you're able to settle
Yay!
in. 25 hours, many
War is
murders.
over.
11 spell slots coming back, baby.
All my
Long
rages.
rest.
Oh, I gotta roll Cosmic Omen.
Okay.
6 big boobs.
I got
Boom.
wheel.
Boom.
I got wheel.
Boom.
No, we're on
We
Dual
love
6 kind of stream.
wheels.
Boom!
Boom. Boom.
Ooh.
And then
Oh. Draw me something tall and strong.
Then as you guys wake up at 9 p.m., you guys are able to long rest. You wake up. You guys feel amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and just DM say that. You guys feel full of magical energy, full of real energy. The bag's gone from underneath your eyes. And you guys can put your plans into motion if you so wish.
Oh, and while we slept, I gave Mud his cloak back. I put it over him like a blanket before he went to sleep.
Aww.
Oh, thank you.
Adorable. And with that, as the sun has already set, you have a porthole in hand and a journey to do today before the All-God Cleric sails off tomorrow into the Fury. Would you all like to try to get into the deep sea tonight, or would you like to save that for next session?
Do I cast water breathing ritually? Should I?
What were you say, Kate?
I'm down to do it tonight. I gotta piss real bad.
Then with that, you know what? Here's what I'm going to say, because we're going to end off at like 10:15 anyway. As you all wake up well-rested, new information about the All-God Cleric, taking a brief break from the island of Superi, from the city of Zarigo, from the Ziggurat and the All-God Cleric, with your plan to head into the deep sea to retrieve Olive's godly weapon. That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yarg, yarg, yarg.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all having a good time?
Yeah.
Yes, and yes. Oh, amazing.
Blast.
Whoa!
What is this?
Then we shall... Yeah, we're going to enter into the deep sea next time. That's deep sea noises. That's ancient primordial. Somebody gets up and goes, "Remember the trade guild."
And that's the voice you have to do the entire session.
Welcome to the deep sea.
Can I take your
But yeah, a lot of great information this session. But a potential clue as to how to beat the All-God Cleric. Information about how, MRPHD and the connection to Cowrie, baby Cowrie, yeah, all that stuff. So, wow.
We have to heal the big bad.
Yeah.
He's like Flubber, not Flubber.
Who? Oh yeah, Flubber.
Not Flubber. The thing is made of cornstarch, and when you hit it, it becomes a solid, but otherwise it's a liquid.
Yes, a non-Newtonian fluid.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like that. He's like that. What is it called?
Exactly.
Ooze? What is it called?
Yeah, I think it is called ooze, definitely.
It's on Poob.
It's on
It's on
poop. You can
poop.
poop it.
It's literally on poo.
It's on Hebe.
Stop.
What
Poob has it for you.
But yeah. God, a sub 2 hour session, no break. Good job, guys.
Whoa.
Well done.
Look at us.
Power
Yeah.
through.
Look at all that. And next session, we're doing olive-centered stuff, baby. We're getting into it.
Woo!
Wow.
We're gonna meet.
Don't worry, guys. I've got a shitload of healing spells for when we fight the All-God Cleric.
Go, Mud!
It's
Touch
super
the
effective.
Just
It's Oobleck.
oobleck.
Yes, Bartholomew.
He's like a Oobleck guy.
Mud's gonna jump on the All-God Cleric's back and be like, "Whoa, cancer be upon."
Alakablam!
Alakablam.
You know, there's spike growth. Mud's gonna cast tumor growth on him.
Testicular torsion.
Torsion.
Mud's gonna get up there, grab
I
his nuts, and
cast
just twist away.
Endometriosis.
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick, Spider-Man!
Dick and twist it!
Oh, Christ.
Twist his dick, Spider-Man!
So yeah.
That was crazy.
So
Well
what are you
done,
guys
team.
expecting at the bottom of the ocean here? I just want to gauge what the expectations are.
Well,
Water.
I feel like
Giant.
none of us are gonna be able to go through except Olive.
Okay, no.
We have
No,
pressure
that'd be so
capsules.
cool.
We
Boring.
already had the misadventures like line be crossed. So no, this is a team effort now.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Could you imagine I have fucking...
Because you said there was a current, so I didn't know if we were gonna be able to swim through it.
You'll see. Well, but also like the idea that it just all of session is like, well, guys, catch you later for Palm of the Fist. All of and I have to do 3 sessions alone now. So
Yeah. Well, because it's the only barriers that you can't swim on to a certain point under the boneyard. We don't know where this portal's gonna take us.
Can't swim under it. Can't
Can't swim over it.
Have to
I
swim
have to swim
through it.
I have so many wave spells. I have Freedom of Waves, I have Tidal Wave, I have Control Water, I have Water Sphere.
And you gotta be careful so we can save your spells for the All-God Cleric.
you guys, you will get a
hopefully
long
we
rest.
rest.
Yeah.
Oh, we
We're
were
resting.
perfect.
We are
Yeah.
definitely gonna sleep again.
We just
We-
come out of the ocean. Rah!
Yeah.
Ring the
We can-
bells, bring them out here.
And
my
also,
Figure out if
Sickle.
we still want to like offload some Inquisitors if we think we need that. Or we
And-
could just be like, oh my god, the Leonin are here, go get them! And then we
So
run
what's
up the
the
Ziggurat and
difference-
kill.
What's the
Okay,
difference between the Inquisitors versus just like the other people of the cult? Like the other random people that joined the cult?
the Inquisitors, like
Are the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
they take advantage of kind of like the like
power.
cult of fear that
Okay.
the
You can think of them as like
Okay.
Patrick's followers, and then we took Patrick's place.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
basically
Now
they're,
they're,
they're basically just like they're raiders that they pay tithes up to Patrick, who pays tithes up to the All-God Cleric, but largely it's like they basically have raider clans operate, or I guess like warlord soldiers operate based on numbers, not on training. And so there's a lot of them, and they love killing, and they're only good at it because there's a lot of them. Like 1v1ing these guys, you guys would stomp them so easily. The problem is there's 1,000 of them. So
Well, that's why we thought we were so chill with our 1,500 people, and then
And then you got them
Kalinag
all
was just
killed.
like, achoo, and they're all dead.
Yeah.
Kalinag was
couple I
killing
am.
75 at a time.
Exactly. Me and her were like, uh-oh.
You go get
I
him,
like
boys.
couple I am.
We'll be going this way.
To the beach!
To the beach, to the beach, to the beach, beach, beach.
I hope I'm
ocean.
never in a war and my commander looks back at me and goes, "Buy me time," and then runs away.
Captain!
Look!
Her clutched up with her sword. She was like, and they were like, oh my god, shiny. Yay!
Wow.
Oh, so
Whichever,
those
you
weren't,
gonna say
even
something?
those weren't even the people that cared about the Dream Carver. Were
I mean, they know about it.
Okay.
Because so if, I don't know if have I given you the lore of the Dream Carver yet? Oh, I can save it for later. So no, it's fine. We'll save it for later. It's okay.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's not that big. It's
Nobody's
little.
gonna say something.
Oh yeah, that whenever you do get the godly weapon, love you, trust you, you're gonna kill it. But also when Cowrie got the godly weapon,
Yeah,
blew up
I
the
know.
arbor.
yeah.
So we should maybe give a wide berth.
To it, because I'm willy smart. And I
Nothing
don't
can
know
go
how
wrong.
nothing, I know how magic works.
How it works.
We shall see.
Okay, got it. Anything else before we sign off?
Go watch Drew on Grouch Couch.
Grouch Couch tomorrow. It's gonna be super fun.
Friday the
Improv.
13th.
I'm playing a pirate because it's the well. It's the well that I turned
Back to
to.
the well.
Oh, piss well.
The piss well.
Piss well.
All right. But everyone, thank you so much for joining. Thank you to all you guys. I have the best players in the world, and this is always super
Best DM
fun.
in the world.
I hope you guys enjoyed all the information. I'm excited to get into olive-centered stuff next time. We'll be hopping with Alatur next week. We'll be seeing if we can do Palm of the Fist sometime soon. But much love, everyone. Sleep well. Have a wonderful evening. I'll be catching you again sometime soon. Peace out, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.